Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for taking this time to come here and to meet me. Thank you, Jessica and Wayne, for the amazing work you girls have been doing, representing Temple VIP in the North America. And I'm very happy to be here today sharing some news about our company. We have been very, very excited about the new project, the new chapters that we are actually opening recently. You probably have heard something, but who haven't heard, I'll be happy to introduce you our two brand new destinations, which are not that new, but for sure for the market, is still like a new approach. People are starting to get to know our wonderful team who are locally based in Madrid, operating all over Spain, including the Balearics, Mallorca, Menorca, Formentera, Ibiza, and also our team in Marrakech that operates all over Morocco. So these are the two destinations we're going to cover today, Spain and Morocco. But before we go to the destination, I would like to make you a very briefing. Maybe someone does not know me, but nice to meet you. I'm Danilo Cerqueira, founder and CEO of Temple VIP. We are a luxury boutique DMC operating in Portugal, Spain, and Morocco since 2004. That's when we started our journey. That's when my baby was born, and I'm taking care of this baby who now is a teenager or a young adult with 20 years old. And our wonderful team based in each one of those countries will be happy to help you to make the most amazing itinerary for our clients. Our headquarters is in Portugal. I'm speaking from Lisbon right now, and we have a team of 42 specialists all over Portugal, but the headquarters is in Lisbon, but we have people working from Porto, from Leiria, from all over, basically. And then we have the office also in Madrid with a team of 12 people. And the smallest, but also not less brighter office is in Marrakech, which is the newest office in Marrakech, with 6 local expats operating all over Morocco. Our company, we only work B2B, and we are a TMC with everything that you know. Some questions people used to make for me that I will clarify right now. Yes, we do work only with services without hotel, although we have very, very good rates with all the hotels, and we can keep all the perks as we are Virtuoso, Select, Ensemble, and we are part of the major consortia. So we're going to be able to deliver for your client everything that you would have booking directly with the hotel, with two very interesting advantages. The first one is that is 12% commission. We guarantee 12% commission because we have high volume with those properties. So it means that we are able to give you the commission and the client will never pay over bar rates. And the second one, and even more important, is that you receive your commission with the whole pack at the day the client is departing. And people say we are very good on paying. So, and I'm very happy that we have this label attached to us. So the day your client is leaving, we are going to wire your commission to the bank account you asked us to do so. So let me share the screen now so you can see a little bit of not what we are doing, but mainly how we do things. So today I'm going to cover the two destinations, Spain and Morocco, but I'll cover exactly what I think that defines Temple VIP DNA, which is the new approach for the destination. I mean, we are facing a huge development on the way people face travel, and the way people used to travel before is not the way they want to travel right now. The products that you use to compose an itinerary before are not really the same products that need to compose itinerary right now. So to give an answer for this new way of travel and for this new way type of traveler, we have developed several new experiences that allows the client to experience the best version of each layer they want to be into. So if they love gastronomy, if they're a foodie, we take the food layer and we're gonna pinpoint the best options in each one of the destinations. The same happens if they like adventure, if they're traveling family, if they are wine lovers, if they are art lovers. So our job here is to make the perfect connection between what is the perfect trip for your client and what we can actually deliver on site. Okay, so let's start to explore Spain, because I used to say, oh, by the way, this is our website. Let me introduce, let me go back here. Okay. Our website is very easy to navigate, and we have designed the whole website to be a brainstorming tool. There is no booking now button, there's no pricing. The only goal of this website is to make the magic happen. And how the magic happen? The magic happen when we join forces and we have this tool that allow you put in practice the knowledge and know-how you have about your client and what they want with where and how those things can happen on the destination. That's the only and the main goal of this website. Regardless of you know the destination or not, you can, in a very easy and user-friendly way, reach out to whole of our portfolio and realize if what we have in terms of experiences, hotels, and all the other items make sense for what your client wants. Because you know what they want, you know who they are, you know or have an idea of the budget they have. And regardless of who they are, what they want to do, and the budget they have, we know where and how we can make an amazing trip. And this website is the tool that allow us to put this knowledge in a beautiful equation and come out with something incredible. Okay, so now we choose English, and then we're going to Spain. Okay, so there are several ways to explore the website. You have the tours tab, you have the experience tab, you have itinerary tab with suggested itineraries or sample itinerary, or you can also go to Spain. So if you have an idea of what you want in Spain, so you can just come here and have all the areas in Spain, and you can explore Spain by the areas, right? So if you come, for example, to Barcelona and you click in Barcelona, you're going to have all the cities in Barcelona area that really matters for anyone who wants to have a luxury experience in the north of Spain. So we have Girona, Costa Brava, Penedès, and Barcelona itself. Let's say Costa Brava. So when you come here to Costa Brava, the website will going to select all the tours that you can do in that region, all the experiences that you can do in that region, and all the itineraries where that region is included, okay? If we come back and we go for the experiences, for example, this is like the easiest way to realize or to explore the whole portfolio, because when you press the tab experience, the website is going to ask you what your client wants. So it's very easy for you to realize and to match what they want, because they might like adventure, or they might be looking for Arabic heritage, or people who like cultural experience, or they're traveling family, or they're foodies. So let's go for family. So one click in experience, the second click gonna be in family. And when you do that, we're going to put together all the experiences we have for a family all over Spain in this case. So we have 98 options, family experiences is spread all over Spain. Right now is on your hand to choose where you want to give where you want to focus. Okay, so after you choose family, let's say this family is coming for Barcelona. Okay, so now with only 32 options, it's easy for you to realize exactly which of these options will fit better for your family of clients going to Barcelona. So you can have a workshop of trincadis, you can have a boat tour, you can do a gastrobotanic hike. And while you're walking, our expert guides literally cropping plants and things along the way and giving for you to taste. That's a mind-blowing experience, one of the best ones I have done in Barcelona, because after that, everything that you eat make more sense because you know exactly what it came from. So let's say we got like the gastrobotanical, and that we also like the workshop of trincadis for the family. But now that we are done with the family, let's change for foodie. So what you do, you see foodie here, you press foodie, and we're gonna put together everything that we have for foodie clients all over Spain. Now we have 126 options all over Spain, but let's stick to Barcelona. So you select, and now you have 27 options. Okay, here you have lunch at exclusively wineries, or you have tasting the local flavors in a iaut, which is a traditional boat in the northeast of Barcelona in Costa Brava area. Okay, or you can have a mysterious e-bike in Camino de Ronda, right? So once you're clicking in the little heart here, what you're doing actually is pairing your knowledge about the client and what they want with our knowledge about the most exclusive experience you have on the region. So, and whenever you're just clicking on the little heart, you're adding this experience to a wish list. And this wish list actually is the perfect pairing of what your client can do on the destination. So when you send this information for us, you're telling me and my team which direction we have to run to deliver the perfect itinerary for your team. So no, we absolutely have not even one single itinerary that's copy paste. We do everything from scratch. And as long as you're able to give us a good briefing, we're gonna be able to put together something amazing. So you can just fill up the form and send us this information with the travel agent name, travel agency, or if you already have a briefing in an email, you can just copy paste this information and send us because you're already telling us exactly which is the right direction to run. Okay, so we're gonna take this information and we're going to put together a beautiful itinerary that I'm going to show you. So this is, I took Morocco as an example. We're going to explore a little bit of the options for the out-of-the-box experience on the destination. I just want to show you how is our itinerary is presented, right? So on the itinerary, it's a link, white label. Where you see Temple VIP here is going to be your logo. So there's no information about our company. This logo is replaced by your company logo, and you're gonna get a link. This link is down, you can download the link. So you have here, you can export it for PDF, PowerPoint, or Word. Okay, there is something that is very important that you're going to know on first hand is that within probably 1 week, 2 weeks maximum, we are going to integrate our platform to Axus and to Travefy. So once we sell you the itinerary, you won't need to copy paste all the information neither to Axo or Travefy. We're going to import all the information for those platforms, and we're going to invite you as a collaborator of the itinerary. So you're able to add the airline information, the insurance information, or any other personal document. So we are even on the final process, we're trying to put together tools that make your life easier, okay? So if you don't use neither Axus or Travefy, we're still able to download PDF, PowerPoint, or Word over here. But I recommend this when the itinerary is actually sold. Because before that, we have put together this beautiful tool that help us to sell much faster. And how does it happen? Let's rewind a little bit. We have the beautiful website where you can easily reach out to any of our experiences. So you do the wish list and send us the wish list. So we put together this beautiful itinerary with your logo, downloadable, but we still have to convince our final client that whatever we did together is the best option for them to spend their time and their money. And how we're going to do this? You're going to reveal, and if you like what you see here, all you have to do is copy paste the link. The client on their side will have an overview of the itinerary where they can see the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, nothing new here, but they also have a map that to show exactly where in the country, in this case, where in Morocco, he's going to be traveling throughout the days. And all the black dots represent an item or a hotel or experience or something that we included in the itinerary. So when he passes over here, they're going to see exactly what we have included for all the days, but they can see also only in day 1. So we're leaving Marrakech and we're coming to Tangier, and then on day 2, we are still in Tangier doing a tour, and then on day 3 we're leaving Tangier, Lala Sulika, and we're coming to Chef Shower, so they can easily see throughout the country where they're going and what they're going to do in each one of the days or in all the days together. Okay. Okay. But here on the itinerary tab is where the things really change. And why? We realized that regardless of how creative we were, it was hard for the final client to realize the added value that our job and our knowledge were putting together when all they have on their hand was a PDF with pictures and descriptions. That's why we started to make 40-second videos about the main products that we have in our portfolio, so the client could easily decide and could decide much faster, not because we are pressuring them, but because they have all the information and they feel safe about choosing about any product. So this is the La Sulica, which is the hotel in Tangier. Okay. So we have the video within 40 seconds. I don't like it, and please find me something else. Okay, so and this
sorry, Danilo, the music was a bit too loud, so we couldn't hear what you were saying, although the video was fantastic. So we didn't hear what you were saying while you were
Let's go back. I'll say that the main uh the main advantage of those videos is to give for the final client all the information they need when they are deciding if they want to do whatever we put together or not. So they're with a family, with 2 people, or if they're a group of 5 people, everybody will be in the same page. They'll look at that, and after 40 seconds, they have 2 options. I don't like it, find something else, or I love it, please move forward. So if the hotel is okay, then we go for the next product, and they keep scrolling down. This is also in Tangier. And then we have private dining options as well. And then we are suggesting, for example, a farm-to-table experience while we're leaving chef shower and going too fast. So once more.
You lower the sound, please.
Okay.
That's better. There we go.
Okay, there we go. So we're going to visit a local family. We're visiting a part of Morocco that, as you can see, has nothing to do with that Morocco that is in our imagination, which is rocks and desert. There's a lot of green there. And this is a family that they all of those concepts that we have right now, like farm to table, kilometer zero, self-sustainability, and everything, they are like the representation of all of that. And they're not doing that because it's fashion. They are doing that because they never learned to do things in any other way. It's a mother, father, and 5 kids, and they live pretty well. I mean, they eat like organic, farm to table. They have the cows, and they make their own milk, and they will make their own cheese. And I mean, just be there with them for 4 to 5 hours, theoretically doing a cooking class, but mainly learning about the way of life is a life lesson that make us think or reconsider a lot of things that we take as guaranteed in our life, and patterns that we take that are the only ones acceptable. So these are the beauties of travel. And when you go to Morocco, I think that people is the thing that really change you the most, because they are so simple, but yet so happy and so welcoming that I was talking to some of my friends, they give you a nice slap on the face in the most charming and humble way, that you just come back from there really with a lot of things changing in your mind. And it's not because someone is trying to teach you something. They're just being as they are. But this is really something very, very, very powerful. So when you get too fast, there is this other hotel. Once more, a video of the hotel showing exactly where you're going to be staying. And then we have another tour, which is Artisans of Fez. You know how important it is. Our success
Can you
rate with the
lower it just a
client.
tad more because we can't hear you? Sorry.
Okay. Our success rate with the client skyrockets because there's another effect that we see when we're doing the videos, which is we align the expectations with the reality. I used to say that quality is expectations versus reality. So when people are reading and using their imagination to realize what they're going to do when they are traveling, imagination is a very beautiful but also very dangerous place. They can imagine anything they want, right? So with the video, we just align the expectations with they actually are going to have. Obviously, it's just a briefing, it's a trailer of 40 seconds of what they're going to have, but they know exactly what they're going to have. All of our suppliers also know exactly what they have to deliver. And because of that, the perception of quality of what we are delivering also have increased a lot. So when we're talking about a cooking class, you know, there is a lot of cooking class. There is hands-on cooking class. There are cooking class where just like show cooking. Here we are having a cooking class that shows exactly what the client's going to have. If my internet was properly working. Sorry. Okay, so let's see here, ceramic workshop. Okay. The ceramic workshop is another thing that's in fast and that is mind-blowing. And it's not like going there and doing the clay. You see the guys handmaking each one of those little pieces, and then you see them putting thousands of little pieces as a puzzle just to make a table, right? So, and you see all the process from where it is just a clay until it become a piece of art, and be able to put together those little pieces and make a piece on yours by yourself is something that is really incredible, and that showcases how powerful is the imagination of a man and what we can actually get from what before was just a clay. So all of these little things enriches who you are and enriches how you look at things. After that, a Moroccan table will never be seen the same way again. And you see how someone can take like 5 kilos of clay and at the end send you or sell you a $2,000 table, and you still think that's cheap, you know? So you learn in just like 45 minutes of the whole process, and you still think, wow, it's really, really worth it, okay? So how are we okay, in terms of time, we're quite tight, right, Nat?
Yeah, exactly. So I was going to say, because I want to give a
Okay,
few
let me
minutes
just,
for questions.
okay, let's give just a lot more 5 minutes because I would like to showcase a few things here in Spain, mainly because we are trying to redefine what is considered luxury travel in Spain. Spain is a very well-established destination, and because of that, people think they know what's there. Many people have been there so many times, but there's so many things that are unexplored and are so beautiful. Let's go like for the toughest, you know, let's go Madrid. What's there new to know in Madrid? Everybody have been to Madrid several times, right? So what do we have in Madrid that I think it's incredible? We could talk about a lunch in the painter's country house. We know a painter who have a beautiful country house, and you go to her country house and you're having painting lessons while your kids can do horseback riding. You're just there having a great time with this woman who is incredible, have a wonderful background, and she has her own gallery in the center of Madrid, but she opened her house and he invites you to visit that. But now let's go back. I want to show you the art. Let's go here for experience, and now let's go for art and photography. And then let's go to Madrid. So, this, Real Fábrica de Tapices. right? It's the Royal Carpet Factory. This is in the center of Madrid. It's one of the most amazing things the city have to offer. They do carpets for all the royal palaces since the 16th century. The factory exists since the 16th century. They do the whole process from the ink making, and they have the one gardens where they crop all the plants to produce the ink, and they have people working there for 5 decades. And this is like right in the center of Madrid. And normally people go to Prado, which is beautiful, Reina Sofia, which is amazing, Plaza Mayor, and that's it. And there are several things within Madrid that are incredible and that are open for the clients to visit. Even if you have been there 2 or 3 times, there's still a lot of things to discover. Okay, so now let's go back here. Okay, we have the flamenco classes, but I want to show you the Teatro Real is right here. So the Teatro Real is a royal theater, and we have insider access, and you can visit the backstage and really go to the place where the artists get ready and go to see the backstage of the theater before going to one of the VIP areas for one of the shows. And the theater also have an amazing restaurant facing the Royal Palace of Spain, and you can, after that, you can have dinner there. So that's also something really out of ordinary that you can do in Madrid. And if there is a play that you like in the theater, that's going to be the cherries in the top of the cake. Okay. So, Nat, I could be talking about those
yeah, forever.
for the rest of the day.
That's okay. We have a couple of questions that I'd love for you to answer. So
Okay.
for the ones that are going just back to Portugal, there was a question about if Tempo covers the Azores as well as Madeira. The answer is yes. So just remember that. In terms of gross or net rates, Danilo, there is that question as well. If you can enlighten the advisors about how
So
you guys work.
the standard is quoting gross with 12% commission. Okay, that's a standard. But if you need any change, if you want to, I don't know, it's my mother-in-law traveling. Can you do that only with 5% commission? Yeah, for sure I can. Yeah, it's my father-in-law traveling. I don't like him. Can you do it 20% commission? So, yes, too. So that's not, we're flexible. Just let me know what you need, and we are here to help you.
Fantastic. Any other questions? Credit card fees is another question. Nancy has a question about credit card fees. There is credit card fees, and then how much is that?
Okay, so there's no credit card fees at all, okay? But let me clarify a situation which is normally creates some confusion, which is normally if you do a bank transfer or if you do a wire transfer, the exchange rate you see on the Google is not the exchange rate any institution charges you for doing any transaction. So these are reference rates that are used for governments and big banks to trade the money, but not for us itself. So sometimes because of the exchange rate, people say, oh, why is this different from what I see on Google or any other website that inform the official rate, okay? And these changes can be 1.2 or 1.5, but that's not a credit card fee, that's the exchange rate, okay? Sometimes the client is not comfortable with that. We say, okay, just do me a wire transfer and we're fine with that. But normally there is like 1.2, 1.5, which is the exchange rate from what you see on the internet official rate and what actually is charged on your credit card. But this is not us. That would be if you do any transaction in another currency that's not US dollar, okay? The transaction, the exchange rate would not be the same that you see on the internet.
Okay. Can you do a price breakdown per line, or is it the total amount?
Okay, we normally, price breakdown is the white elephant in the room for every DMC. We used to say, for us, it's very simple. We are very transparent and we are proud of being transparent. So, but what is the question here with the breakdown? If you are using the breakdown for yourself, to help the travel agents using for themselves to help speed up the process and take off something that the client will not want that is more expensive. That's okay. We can send you the breakdown. The problem is when you're just passing along the breakdown for the client, and then he copy paste the title of the service. He go for the internet shopping, and then put on us the obligation to justify every single difference on the on. Then for another day we were talking like for 2 days until I realized that the client was not considering that the wine tasting that theoretically was the same, but we were charging more expensive. We were quoting him private, who was looking at the internet for group one. But I didn't know what he was looking at. So until I figured out what was the difference, it was like 2 days back and forth. And if I can't justify it, it's going to be on me that I'm charging more. So it's very complicated when the client is randomly shopping and saying us, oh, you're charging more expensive. And then I have to realize miraculously what he's comparing with and why my one is different and why my one is more expensive, you know? So that's the game that we don't like to play. Now I'm being very honest with you. You know, if you're using the breakdown to speed up the process and optimize our sale process, we are in because we are transparent. If you're giving to the client and then you're putting on me the obligation to justify with a thing that I not even know what I'm being compared with, so then things get a little bit more complicated and we let the lead will be dropped.
It's harder. And then Nancy has a great question actually for the advisors that are Canadians. They prefer not to be charged in US dollars. They prefer that to be done in euros. So she just wants to confirm if that's possible.
Okay, so we work with Flywire, which is a very well-known tool used by the trades. And normally Flywire, they charge the client on the currency of the country where the credit card was issued. So if the client is Canadian, he's going to put his address and it will automatically convert from euros to Canadian dollars. Okay, so if the client wants to pay us in euros, he can do a wire transfer and he will be able, or if you have a credit card, which is a euro credit card, he can put his address here and it's going to be charged for him in euros. Okay, so there's like just two options to if they want to not to pay in US dollars.
Perfect. Any other questions that we can answer? I think there is one more question. No. Okay, perfect for the currency. Any other questions before we close this? So at the end of this, we're going to send this recording for anybody that wants to look at it again. Obviously, all the information.
I think there is a question here asking if I work with groups or what size you prefer to work with. Okay. Yes, we do groups like multi-gen, family celebrations. So, and what size? Portugal is a small country, right? So to be creative and to give the client the best experience, we cannot go with big groups because we don't have the most exclusive wineries. They can't get more than 30 people, 40 people, right? So when you're talking about the best restaurants, exactly the same thing. So I would say sweet spot for Portugal would be 30 to 40. In Spain, we can get larger group, and in Morocco, we also can get larger group because then we can tailor made a lot of things, and this is easier to operate.
Perfect. Any other questions? Let me see, there's something else here. Looks like there's another question. No, everybody's very happy. Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Danilo. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
I hope that was useful for all of us and for you too. If you need anything, you can reach out the TL team in US or you can reach out me as well. I'm happy to assist you with anything you need in Portugal, Spain, or Morocco.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.